Well, retirement should be something we look forward to, not something that we worry about, right? But unfortunately, that's not the case for millions of Americans. There are several factors that cause people to be fearful about retirement, and we're going to break them down for you this morning. Financial advisors Damian Roberts and Matt Deaton are here from Acute Financial, and they're also radio hosts along with financial experts, joining us every Wednesday, as you always do, guys. Welcome.
Thank you.
Real quick, Matt or Damon, tell us about the radio show that you guys do. It's every Saturday, right?
Yep, every Saturday at noon on KFYI.
Okay, and it's called?
Winning with Money Radio.
Winning with Money Radio. Okay, got to tune in and get lots of your questions answered right there on the air. All right, I want to break down these retirement fear factors, we're calling them, Matt. First of all, why is it that so many people are fearing Social Security benefits the closer we get to retirement?
Well, bottom line is there's a lot of bad information, and it's a very complex program. So everybody hears these news reports. They say, oh, it's going bankrupt. It has financial problems. They're worried their benefits.
No money's going to be left.
Yeah, and so people have these misconceptions of how it works, and then they call the Social Security office or they talk to their friends, and they find out that claiming it can be very complicated and you can make mistakes.
Okay.
And so bottom line is we try to educate and teach our clients how to address this situation, how to understand the program, find out what program that they could claim, how they could claim off of their benefits to maximize how much they're receiving.
And at what age?
Well, it starts at 62, but in most cases, if you can defer benefits by being strategic in the way that you claim, it means you're going to have to either work longer or take from some of your other retirement accounts to defer those. You can make a big difference in how much you receive. All
right, good to know. Let's talk about this one, Damon. The cost of inflation, that scares us a lot. We don't know if it's going to, affect us in, years from now when we have no control of our income anymore.
Yeah, inflation's been hovering around 3%, and it's really the silent killer. We'll have people come in that have their spreadsheets and think they've got it all figured out, and then when we talk to them about inflation and how they've accounted for that in their income, usually it's not there, and that's one that can really hurt you in the long run.
Ah, okay. The other fear factor here is the passing of a spouse. How do you plan for that, Matt?
Well, I mean, first of all, there's the emotional side of that. But what we try to do with our clients is make sure that they have a plan, so when that event occurs, they don't have to worry about the financial side. So I had a client that her husband passed away, and she called me just shortly thereafter, said, the worst thing happened, and what I said to her is I said, don't worry about your finances. We've already taken care of it. Deal with what you're dealing with. Just be with your family. And when the time comes, we can get back to your finances, but you're already taken care of.
Wow.
So the important thing is having a plan, making sure it's structured so that if someone does pass and you lose some of the benefits, you can do something about it. You have a plan. You can trigger additional income or pull from another resource. And now you're not worrying about that part of it because you're dealing with the other emotional part.
Absolutely, and what a nice thing that was for her to hear. I'm sure it's taken care of. And then real quickly, Damon, this is my biggest fear, outliving my income.
you and everybody else. That's the #1 fear of most retirees. And this
How do you
is
help?
A comprehensive plan. Understanding how and when to draw Social Security, looking at the financial plan, looking at tax, looking at the estate plan. The whole ball of wax needs to work together, and when you do that, you can have the peace of mind that your plan's going to work no matter how long you live.
And I'm sure a lot of people are vested, when they bring you their paperwork. Here's me. Guys, just figure it out. And that's what you guys do, either way, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you so much. Always good information. Matt and Damon, they have a special offer that they have for you. This is what they're offering right now is a complimentary portfolio review, and that's just for the first 10 people who call right now. They will look at everything at where you're at and make sure that you are prepared. The phone number right here on your screen coming up, Acute Financial, to make that appointment, 480-620-6907. Remember, it's a complimentary review to the first 10 people. Learn more at acutefinancial.org.